Okay, so this video is going to contain major leaks for the upcoming Sentai. These were leaked very early. So early, they're confidential leaks, so I might get in trouble for talking about these, but who knows? I don't know what kind of line I'm crossing when I talk about these leaks, so if something happens, you know what happens. So if you don't want to get spoiled by these leaks, click off the video right away. Okay, so special thanks to Toku Linked or Link Toku on Twitter. They've got a massive thread talking about the brand new Sentai team. So here we are. This is Zenkaiger. We don't know who his identity is right now, but this is a good look at his suit. And here are the brand new Rangers, which is really interesting. Let's open this up in a brand new tab. So here's what they look like, and it looks like they're going to have robot forms, and they're going to morph. Their Ranger forms are going to be the Zord forms, which is really cool. I really do like that concept. So they're robot people turning into Zords. Now I do wonder if it's going to have a Zawanja theme, and maybe they will morph into people. That is the big question here, but I really do like these designs, but I am getting huge Zawanja vibes from these characters, and it looks so freaking awesome. So there's red, there's yellow, there is open image tab, wrong tab, there is blue and pink. I really do like these designs. Like, these designs look really awesome. That one looks a little bit bulky, but we'll get to that in a bit. There's a little parrot friend, which is probably going to be the circuit or the alpha one of the group. These designs look freaking crazy, I'll just say that much. Okay, close. And here, and here we have the team, a good layout of the team, and their Zords. So they're able to turn into the Zords, which is crazy. So the Rangers here are able to turn into the Zords. That is nuts. Can we get a good look at these Zords as they transform? Let's look at them. Like, this is all new to me. This is brand new to me. So they can mix and match, which is really awesome, and they can combine into a single mech, which is also really cool. So the toy combinations, or the Zord combinations for these Zords, are going to be freaking crazy. So the Rangers can become the Zords, which is a really cool concept. Alright, so, and next up is their weapons and the gears, which the gears are interesting because each little Sentai gear has a number on it. 45 for Zenkaiger, 16 for Zyuranger, 25 for Gal Ranger, 29 for Magi Ranger, and 30 for whatever Mystic Force is. And then you've got other gears you can see, like down here, which, let's zoom in. Okay, I want to zoom in for this one, because this is my first time seeing this. Yeah, so you can sort of see what the toys are going to be like. They're going to be little gears. So you've got Gokaiger, Shinkenger, MMPR, you've got the first Sentai, Lupat, and Kiramager. Like, you can see the toys that they're going to be using for this brand new Sentai, and it looks really cool. Like, I'm probably going to repeat myself a lot during this video, but these toys look really freaking cool. So let's scroll down. Let's scroll down and read about the characters. So Zenkaiger Goshikaka Kaito is a young man who wants to be number one in any field. It doesn't matter what, he's a man who goes from 0 to 1, usually just a happy goof, but if his switch is activated, he becomes a hot-headed fool. Considered by everyone his friend, he often invades personal space. In any case, he rushes at everything with full power throttle. Okay, Zenkaiger, so I believe this is the Zyuranger one. Actually the oldest member of the team. That's really interesting. Well, he is sort of the oldest Sentai on the team. That does make sense. He thinks of himself as a cool, reserved old man, but he's actually annoyingly stubborn. Kikai Noi, which I guess is the race of the mechanical people. Even though he's a mechanical life form, he's bad at technology and a muscle brain power type. Okay. He's fierce and values his relationships and hits off immediately with Kaito. He loves parties and being the center of attention. Okay. Gal Cannon. Ganon is a natural airhead and a Kikanoid, I'm going to butcher that name, who is peaceful and considered humanity is just one among the animal kind. Conversely, he doesn't get along with his own kind and is rather cold to the other mechanical life forms. His specialty is cooking and has a diligent preparing. Meals for Kaito could perhaps be like feeding your pet. He's a my pace kind of character. Okay. Zenkai Vroom is a serious class president type character. He loves learning but hasn't had the chance to receive formal schooling, and there's a lot he doesn't know. There's a lot he's interested in knowing, and sometimes this will question his annoying. Okay, so he's the smart blue type. Okay, and he is definitely the smart blue type. Zenkai Majin, she oftenly considers herself reserved and shy, and sometimes she's actually quite brazen. She loves magic and occult, non-scientific things. She becomes intensely obsessed with those things she loves and is basically an otaku. Okay, she is a mechanical life form. She sees humanity as a fantasy and is incredibly interested on contrast with Vroom. She's never the type to clean up. Okay. These are Kaito's parents. Okay, so these are the side characters. Mechanical Bird. I know I'm not reading these ones. Okay. So here are the animal name for the vehicles. I'm going to butcher these so badly. The Kikaninoids, Gao Lion, Juran Tyranno, Majin Dragon, Vroom Dump, Kikai Henkai is what they call when the robots shift into their mecha forms, Zenkai O, Jura Vroom, Vrumajin, and Zenkai O. Okay, yeah, I cannot butcher that one. Gear. Okay. I know I should read these ones, but they're super hard to pronounce. So these are all the weapons, which I'm not going to go over too much because they're mostly toys. So Kinkaitopia is it's a world that is home to magical life forms known as the Kikanoids. The majority of the Kikanoids are being good at what their current rulers and an evil dynasty Tondro and rules them with... Okay, so that's the villain. That is the villain. Kikai Topi. So many hard names to pronounce. Fuck. So many hard names to pronounce. Okay. Here's the things I'll be using to transform. Toru Gears. Gears that the villains use. Okay. Using a parallel world tech, then the misuse of Kaito's tech. Okay, so I missed something important. Misuse of the tech that Kaito's parents created. The worlds are Tokiko Mecha, locked up, and gears are created. The Tojuro gears are set in the minions and call forth the powers of the locked up worlds, summoning the monsters within them. So that sounds interesting. Maybe we'll see monsters from different Sentai, or maybe the grunts and the mooks, whatever you want to call them, being the enemies. So that is really crazy. Okay. Sentai Gears. Okay, Sentai Gears is what the heroes will be using to let them travel across many alternate parallel worlds, allowing the Zenkaiger to transform, and they can be also used to call upon the Sentai's power. Okay, so it's a lot like Decade and Zio of Kamen Rider. So that makes sense. So this is a very, very interesting Sentai that we'll be getting next year. Everything's already leaked out. I think all we need to find out is the cast and stuff like that. And eventually we'll see stuff in magazines, which I thought we wouldn't find out until next week, but these dropped on Twitter late at night, so yeah. I don't know what to think apart from I'm really amazed by all this stuff that's dropping. I mean, the Ranger forms are really interesting. Their weapons are really cool when they're going to have to use. I do like their Ranger forms and the fact that they can transform into the mechs, but I do wonder what Zenkaiger is going to be about, because he is the human and everyone else... Okay, here's a good look at him. Everyone else is see, they've got little mech forms, and their Ranger forms are going to be these forms, which is really interesting. And it's freaking crazy. I thought they would be humans transforming into the mechs, but no, these four characters are a race of mecha people that can transform into other Zords, and I kind of do like how each Zord is a homage to the different Sentai teams, and I am curious when they transform and stuff like that. But hey, we'll have to find out. But either way, this news is freaking crazy, and I can't wait to see where it goes next, because once we see it in motion and we get like a trailer, it's going to be crazy seeing these things in motion, like these suits and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens in a couple of weeks and next month when the trailer drops, or like something will drop eventually, and we'll talk about it on the channel. So anyway guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, take care.